Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to Lost Echo SMP. And haven't really done much more here. I now have a Fortune 3 villager. That's pretty much the only thing of note. Oh, and the fact is I did some redstone. There is now, as you can see, a nice mess of redstone lines going everywhere because I decided to add the functionality of a button here that summons a villager, which comes out on this line, so that I can give villagers away to other people and put them into things I might build around outside. But there's a whole ton of redstone and stuff for the sake of having this automatically switch itself, because I have a button down there and I have a button in here, and I want to be able to press the button either way and summon a villager to that point. And so I did some redstone, and it took far too much time to build it than it really should have done. The actually important thing is that I have built something. Now, to do this, I'm going to need to grab some enchanted books, of which I have a few, because I've made them when I was actually getting the villagers' trades locked in. And I'm going to, if I can find stuff in this mess that I call a sorting system, make myself a diamond sword. And now I would like to get sharpness, but I don't have that at the moment, so I'm just going to serve the unbreaking, the mending, and the looting on one, which I can then put on the diamond sword, which does mean that to put sharpness on it, it will be more expensive, I think, if that's how it works. But yeah, I need to use the sword before I get around to actually getting sharpness, because using the sword was going to get me sharpness in a roundabout manner. But I need to grab my XP so I can unbreaking mending book. Then I can unbreaking mending looting book. Then I can have unbreaking mending looting diamond sword. Now what to call the sword? I think the answer is simple. Distracted sword. It's like Distracted Lord, but it's a sword. Nice. Right then. Let's put my XP back so I don't lose it. And now it's off to what I've been doing. And you see, I wanted to build my raid farm somewhere a good distance away, because I don't want it to get in the way of anything, because it doesn't look very nice and there's not really much I can do to disguise it. So I just went and threw it somewhere really far away, through the nether, because that's right, I've connected myself to the nether. And it's terribly dangerous place, because some insane lunatic, yes, I'm looking at you, my server mates, has built some really dumb passages like that one, which I fell off twice and died, because, you know, building a passageway, well, just a walkway high above a basalt delta with ghast spawn spaces all around is a great idea, because it's not like magmas and ghasts will just try and get you. And there's a skeleton shooting at me. But the important thing is this way, because, I mean, spawn is over that way, and this way was not built by me, this was built by Hayes, whose base is over this way, and I just nicked the passageway because the area I wanted to build it in was over this way, because I went out on my boat and went and explored to find somewhere to put it, because of course you put it in the middle of an ocean. Now, we're coming down towards the minecart rail I had in to get a villager across, and I just left it there because it's useful. But Hayes' base is just over that way, and I built this. Originally I had this going all the way from my base to transport the villager in, and I've just left this bit here because I can't be bothered to run. And we hop through the portal, and here we are at the raid farm. You can just see land off in the distance over there. You can just sort of make it out in the fog, and there's some land over there. But here is the raid farm. We've got the villager there. If I hop in the water stream, we can go on all the way up. Well, it's not technically all the way up, but the way up to the bit where I stand, which will be in here. We have the Vex catching boat here, and there's a cow in a boat, just so that I can get milk to clear myself bad omen. Raids will spawn up there, they'll fall down here, I can kill them, then I can drop down this chute, start the next raid. It's literally just built off a design by Logical Geek Boy, because I'm not good enough at the weird technical Minecraft stuff that's involved. And when I kill them, I'll get bad omen again, because exploits. but I don't have Bad Omen right now, and I want to start a raid. Fortunately, I know just a place to go get myself Bad Omen, which is out this way. There is in fact a perfectly placed pillager outpost, and I better stop using that zoom because otherwise I'm going to fall into a massive hole like this one, which I fell into even though I wasn't using the zoom. But when I've actually got the farm going, I can just leave one of the banner people around when I go home, and that should let me restart the farm next time easily. But it's good to know that I do have somewhere over here that I can go to get Bad Omen should I need it. It's also a terrible time of day for this because the sun is setting and it's behind the pillager outpost. Right, I don't want you. You don't have a banner on your head. Has someone been here before? Should I just break in? How about I don't break in? I just walk in. Are these supposed to have loot? I think they do, don't they? Yo, it's got some potatoes and carrots and some dark spruce logs. I don't know why I thought that was dark oak. It's not dark oak, it's spruce. But the important thing is there a banner guy? The answer is apparently no. Ah, there's a banner guy out on his own. No, he's got one friend. Right, got him. Right, off we go. Oh, ruined portal over there. While I'm here. Random flint and steel, mending leather boots, curse of vanishing golden chestplate. No thank you, I don't want your terrible chestplate. Right, anyway, onwards. Right, we've even started the raid. I just hope this works, because if this doesn't work, that will be bad, because I have not tested this. This is the first time of it running. It seems to be working. That one just died on its own. I think it's working. I'm getting totems as well. And I've already won. Technically, because there's no mobs left within the area. Stupid witches. Thinking they can beat me. So far they're doing a good job of it. There we go. Right. Oh, the frame rates aren't entirely happy yet. I now have a bunch of ominous banners, 46 emeralds. Yeah, so there's a bunch of junk. I mean, I'm sure it'll be useful at some point. And then we can just drop down here and we can spawn in the next wave. It works! It works! Oh, this is so good. This is amazing. Gonna be so many emeralds. Gonna have so many emeralds. Come on. Just has to charge up, and then it goes. The raid horn sound effects just spams. They are actually being shoved together. And then you see, they just all get washed off there. And they fall down here, and all the ravagers get burnt in some lava. And there's some Vexes being spawned, but it's fine because the things can deal with them. That's what the boats are for. That's also why I want to get sharpness, because the time it's Evoker spawns a Vex if it's attacked and doesn't die, and the main reason it can be attacked and not die is if I don't have sharpness, and so when I get sharpness, that makes this farm a bit safer because it means I can't be vexed. But you can see there's one in that boat there, there's one in this boat here. Yeah, the boats do their job. I'm going to need more storage space because this is not going to be enough. Ah yes, I got a sharpness 1 iron axe. I mean, I might as well use that. I occasionally axe smash things. And another sharpness 1 iron axe. This thing's getting me, this farm is getting loads of useful things. What a surprise. Pun, I'm not working on it. Let's see, how many emeralds do I have? Over a stack. And there's more junk in there. And it's just going to keep filtering out of there. I'm smart, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make a shop to sell totems and a shop to sell the books that I can get now that I have many emeralds. So I'll just run this a couple more times and then I can start getting my villager trading properly going and start selling some totems. I'm also pretty sure that my solution of just using the raiders left over to restart the next one isn't going to work, because the things that are left at the end are the witches who have used health potions, and I can't do much about that. They don't trigger raids, and I don't want to just have a ton of them sitting around at the end. I might just go and maybe shove another portal there so I can get there quickly. After getting in a few more villagers, I now have pretty much everything I need. I have efficiency 5, my protection 4, and my flame anew. But you see, I managed to somehow do something to my raid farm which managed to let me have Hero of the Village effect, because normally you would keep the bad omen, and so you have to drink the milk to get rid of it. But somehow I managed to despawn the raid, and so I kept Hero of the Village. And I had Hero of the Village 5 because I had Bad Omen 5, which meant that I could buy all of my books for like a third of their price. And so I went and bought all the books that I would need. And so I have plenty of Unbreaking, Mending, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Depth Strider, all of the stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure I have all of the stuff. The only problem is that to shove it all together, I need to have lots of levels. And so far I've made the sword, the pickaxe and the shovel, which I forgot to name. We've got to have this I can't, why is it so expensive to read? I am silly, I should have done this when I was doing it, because it would save me loads of XP, which I don't actually even have. Yeah, I currently have 6 levels. And of course the fastest way of me getting more XP is through grinding at the raid farm itself. And so I'm going to go there and do a lot more of that, and I'm going to get a lot more emeralds than what I currently have, which is 28 blocks. And then, well, I'm going to finish off making my complete set of nice stuff, and then I'm going to start selling them. But if I just quickly use the magic power of editing to teleport over to the raid farm, you can see I've done some work. And it involves this place, because there is now a nice stop here, which goes out here, and there's nice ominous banners, because I have quite a few ominous banners. And when the world loads, because the game is amazing, you can see I'm right here by the pillager outpost. There's just a little cobblestone ugly thing by the pillager outpost. Now, the reason I just built a terrible ugly cobblestone thing is because I'm not really expecting anyone else to go here. This is not something that is intended for public use or for public viewing. This is my private thing, which I can use to monopolize the enchanted book market on the server, because that is most definitely what I am going to do. Now, I don't have my nice sword, so it will be a little more difficult to kill the guys that will appear at the farm, but every banner I get from the raid captains I shove outside there, and so you can see I have started using the farm 4 times. Now I'm going to head down to the farm, and you can see the improvements I've made up there. We have a cow with a bucket of milk and a grindstone. I have a chest of stuff. I have a chest full of crossbows because I get a lot of those. Totems, more space for totems. Now, I don't have my nice sword, so there'll probably be some Vex. But I guess that's why you have a bow. Yeah, I really need the diamond sword for that. This is not a great plan. And then there's just a ton of witches left at the end. But as you can see, I have got quite a few levels from it. Just hurry up, die. As you can see, I gained quite a few levels from that. And what we've got here is we got some stuff. And of course, 7 more ominous banners. I'm getting a lot of ominous banners. And the weird thing is they don't stack properly. Like they just occasionally decide, okay, I'm not going to stack. It's like, why? Why can you not stack? And so I have to throw half them out. But then we just add these to here. I'm gonna have to start selling totems at some point because I have ludicrous amounts of them. And what I've been doing is I've just been fixing together the axes and the crossbows out of the awful selection of terribly broken ones I get. I just shove them all together, merge them up, disenchant them, get all the XP. So you can see from one run at the most minimal level, I have got 19 XP. I started on 19 levels, I started on 6, and of course levels get harder as you go up, so it's got me quite a good chunk of XP. And in fact, I don't actually have to drink the milk because I lost the bad omen because it timed out. The best thing about this farm is the more you use it, the more efficient it becomes. Like in one session, that is. So if I'm doing a longer session of running it, it gets even better as I run it, it becomes even more efficient because more raiders spawn, and so more raiders die. Oh no, 16. Right. Let's name this properly then. Because this is what all of my tools are going to be called, just in case I lose them and then someone finds them. Yes. I got a new anvil because the old one broke, and this one's already slightly cracked. I don't have the iron for this. Like, I literally can't afford to make another one. This is where I'm going to have to make an iron farm, just so that I can make anvils. Like, I'm going to have, hey look, I've made a full set of diamond tools, but now I have to go get some iron, because I don't have enough of that. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, so thank you for watching, don't get distracted, go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye.